What up, though? What's good? Yeah. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Yeah, it's a conversation. Conversation I wouldn't mind having. Uh, yesterday while it was going on, but better late than never. You know, I'm kind of I'm kind of shook. You know, oops. I'm kind of shook at everybody's reaction yesterday to the audio of Sweet Vampy. And one of the uh, panelists introduced some information that a lot of people wasn't privy to, and that's Sweet Vampy doing some dirt, on the DL, doing some shit, starting gaslighting or something on the DL. I'm okay, with that. Hey, if you guilty of it, you're not alone on here. It's people, plenty of people on here that do that type of stuff every day. Some people do it over and over and over again. So I'm not gonna throw no stones. Well, I ain't gonna throw no stones, period. But I wouldn't throw no stones at hey Tanya. I wouldn't throw no stones at Vampy for that because I see people way older than Vampy doing those things, underhanded stuff every day. But I thought that the recording showed Vampy reacting to somebody saying a white B, and I thought I was going to hear the recording of her saying, well, you nigga, right back. But no, I heard a recording of Vampy responding and saying, no, I didn't call you a nigger. And I'm sitting back waiting, mind you, I wasn't, busy, doing nothing that will occupy my ears and my brain. And I'm sitting back listening and I'm waiting for the her to come out and respond in anger or whatnot. And I hear Mean Mug come up here. I hear Jim, and Jim was so aggressive and mean with what he was saying, but I would be a lie to say that I didn't totally agree with Super Saiyan Jim. And and I ain't want to go off to judge a book by its cover, but I never considered Sweet Vampy being someone, let's say, on the same level as me, as far as some people are born less fortunate when it comes to thinking capacity. A lot of times, look, weight, height. I never mistook her for somebody that I expected to be perfect on here. Let's just say that. And when I heard Diet come up there and say, hey, that wasn't this, that, and the other, I don't see how y'all get upset about this and not get upset about that. Hey, Diet, by the way, I'm sorry, baby. Hey, mama. And I said, oh, hold up. And then soon after that, Buddy played what I didn't hear. He played the recording. And I say, Wow, people are up in arms at this girl for responding, telling somebody I didn't call you a nigga. And what they said was true. See, I'm not going, what they said was true. She should have articulated that better, but she didn't. Can we say she didn't know how? I can say a whole lot of people that's triple her age on here, right? That know how and they don't choose to do things different. But can we honestly say, Vampy, if she know better, she wouldn't have used a better choice of words? And I'm gonna say she do know better. But her being lined up in stone against a wall, I don't think that was warranted. Now, give me her saying, somebody, hey, you white bitch, fuck you, nigger. Give me something like that. I'd say, oh, Vampy, come on now. And I still wouldn't get mad because that word don't have an effect on me like that. My people, the people the same color as me, has called me that word too many times for it to have a negative effect on me. I use the word too many times. And you got some people that say, well, nigga and nigger are different. No, that's not a fact to me. The spirit behind the word, either you're playing or you're mad when you use that word. You're telling the story happy or you're telling the story angry when you use that word. Nigga just means you're proper or not. I use them both daily. I'm like Uncle Ruckus. I probably say nigga 150 times before the first racist wake up and say it once. So it don't have no type of gravitational, no type of hold on me when I hear other cultures use this word. Why? Because my people use this word more frequent than anybody. Not saying I wouldn't feel some type of way if, a stranger comes along and nigga this, nigga that, and he's not, black or whatnot. I'm of course I'm gonna feel some type of way. I'm programmed just like everybody else is. I'm programmed. Of course I'm gonna be offended or something like that. But see, the difference with me is when I see that programming take place, I do something about it. I don't just allow it to consume me. No one word represents me unless it's curl. Unless it's man. That's another nickname used for me. Man, curl. No other word is gonna make me move. Bitch. See, when I was in prison, that was the move word right there. You call a man a bitch, or you call a man a nigga. Oh, you was ready to fight in prison. You was gonna get your head bust with a lot. You was gonna get stabbed, or you was gonna have a fight. You call somebody those words in prison. And if somebody called you those words in prison and you didn't do nothing about it, you had to answer for it. You had to answer for it. You either had somebody to come out the woodwork that think you some type of punk because you allow it to happen, or you got a person that say, hey, you shouldn't let that happen, man, because people see that and they think you weak, this, that, and the other. See, when I was in prison, y'all, I didn't care nothing about being known as weak. I was 17 years old, for Christ's sake. I wasn't even scared to die. So I came through there, all of them, Melanics and Mobites trying to recruit. They didn't try to recruit me. They didn't come for me. I don't know it's because my brotherhood passed and showed through, but they didn't come for me. They didn't ask for me. I was fortunate enough to get a good biblical debate in every biblical, and trust me, y'all, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know anything, but every biblical debate I got in, I was busting heads. But yeah, Meme came up there and made a good point. He kind of piggybacked off Diet, but all of them was in unison with each other. Come on now, this is Vampy. Sit her ass up against the wall. If she did any fuck shit, got called up for it, tell her to apologize, kick her in the ass, and be done with it. You got old, ignorant people like ZX on here every day. Every day. And you know, me and Slap have we've held a conversation, me Christ Council Slapper, about the nigga word and the control over the nigga word. I was well aware of how he felt about it before he opened up on Buddy Lee show, and Slapper know how I feel about it. I was gonna chime in yesterday, but it was so interesting hearing everybody else. You know, some people don't know how to take a step back and just let what happened happen. See, I'm one of those people. I like to take a step back because we can always continue the conversation. Ain't no rush, not unless you don't plan on being alive. But yeah, sweet Vampy, as far as I'm concerned, if you were caught up doing things that's not you know, um grown up, like, if you doing some back behind the stage, sneak dissing and talking and stuff like that, that's on you. You got to deal with the consequences. But I'm not about to line you up and throw no stones at you. You dig what I'm saying? For you trying to explain to somebody you didn't call them a nigga. I'm not about to do that to you. I've been seeing you. I met you over there, Buddy Lee, Lady Laudanum. I've been seeing you on this platform. For you to stick around this long and just now coming to the firing squad, you've been doing something right. Not to mention the elephant in the room, you're white. So for you to be that color and be around and this be the only thing that you got caught up doing, you're doing a good job, baby. You're doing a good job. Maybe, learn from this. Some people are willing to be, no matter how much they like you, it can get this petty. It can get this petty. And you can't really fault that, because a lot of us have went through racial discrimination and all that type of stuff. So, it's a given. You know what I mean? It's a given. Some of us allow those things to dictate who we are, and some of us don't. I seen the trap when I seen them people had recorded over 300 years ago how they was gonna put race. Man, 300 years ago, they didn't even use a term like race. They didn't even use it. Was nation, tribes, and tongues. It was where you was from 300 years ago. But when I seen these people in their writings said that they would put race, they would pit race against race, that let me know that there's agenda here. That let me know that they do this black white thing because it's black and white people all around the world. They got you thinking that only dark-skinned people or brown-skinned people were slaves. No, there were slaves of all color. Where do slaves come from? Slaves are the spoils of war. They always have been. They are the spoils of war, people. If me and you at war and you beat my ass, everything I own, depending on what type of agreement we come up with, just so you won't wipe me completely out, everything I own is now yours. My soldiers that fought for me and killed some of your men, that means they're at your disposal. And a lot of those soldiers, whether it be servicemen or whether work for another master, than to bite the bullet, than to get their head chopped off. And some people weren't. I heard somebody come down on a celebrity. I think that was Kanye West. Kanye West spoke on it. He said slaves had a choice. And then people came at him talking about that I didn't have no choice. And Kanye West said, yeah, slaves did have a choice. You either gonna be a slave or you gonna die. And people felt like that was harsh, but that's a harsh reality. Because some people didn't go for the slave thing. Some people said, kill me, bitch. Some people said, I gotta go. I ain't doing this. But that just goes to show you always got a choice. You can pick the high road, you can pick the low road. It's always a choice. Some people gave up their life because they was religious about not being a certain type of person in this world. So you always got a choice. I seen that girl up there trying to defend herself, and she did good. She did a good job with keeping her mouth closed. I thought so. I thought she was gone, but she stuck around. Listen, check this out, Vampy. If people don't want you around them, just don't go around them. Find it. There's plenty of circles on this platform for you to go around. What's up, Mayor? What's up, homeboy? L. Rodriguez? What up, though? Yeah, if them circles don't want you around, Vampy, there's other circles that will accept you. But see, this is your time to see who's who and see what's what. Now, if you did offend somebody and you like those persons or person that you offended, go to them and hey, I hope you didn't take this way. Talk your stuff. Other than that, baby girl, you okay? I know you ain't trying to hear what type of stuff I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You like the drama, just like we like the drama. You know what I mean? You like to hang out in those type of circles. But you always welcome here. You know, you always welcome here. I've never allowed something like race, a created construct, to make me not like somebody. Now, it's a lot of people out here that do feel that way, but I'm not one of them. I don't see race. I tried to base my life around race one time. It lasted one day, y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened. I was deep thought into Malcolm X's book. I was reading up on Islam. I was feeling all what they had to say, right? I'm out job hunting, right? This was high school. This was 10th grade year. And I'm out catching the bus, right? So I catch the bus way out in Sterling Heights. I stay in Detroit. So I run to the bus. I'm on my way out of Myers, is where I put my job application in, because I hear they was hiring young people. And it's a real big parking lot, y'all. And I see the bus coming. The bus is like a block away. It's a huge parking lot right there on 16 Mile and Van Dyke. And I'm running through the parking lot, and I said, man, I ain't gonna come nowhere near this bus. But I ran anyway. And when I seen that he possibly could be looking my way, I was running, waving my hands in the air. I still got a big old street to cross, right? The bus driver stops the bus for me. I didn't know he stopped it for me, but he seen me and he stopped the bus for me. And I was like, wow, it's a white guy. And I said, thank you, sir. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, man, ain't nothing. Boo, boo, boo. So I get on the bus and I get off on Van Dyke and Gratiot, right? Because if I stay on the bus, I ain't gonna be able to get off on the stop I'm trying to get off at, right? So listen, I get off the smart bus, the Van Dyke bus right there on the corner, letting people off, letting people on. I run over there. As soon as I get to the door shuts. He see me, look me right in my face, and pulls off. It's a black guy. I was humbled in that very day. I was humbled. And I give all credit to the Most High. I was humbled that day. So you mean to tell me the white guy who I pose to not like has something against because he the blue-eyed devil? He see me halfway through a huge parking lot and stops his bus for me. But the black guy, I pulls up right over here his door, and he pretend like, oh, I was too late. And I ran to the bus. Had the bus driver blow the horn for me so he can know that people coming from that bus to the other bus. And sure enough, dude pulled off on me. I said, wow, how the fuck can I be racist under conditions like that? Damn, bro, you was way. Oh yeah, shit. I had to, man. You know, you had to go way out there to get a job, to get some type of work. Wasn't nobody in the city really messing with you unless you knew him. Think I was probably like 15, 16 then. Hell yeah. What up, Blue Rain? What's going on, sweetheart? Yeah, but when I heard that girl getting lined up like that, and then I heard the reason for it, when I heard the video, I said, oh no. Oh no. No, no, they ain't. I just thought it was more proof. You know, I thought it was more condemning information in there. That's all. That's all. I would have hit that panel if I'd have known everything when I first hit when I first turned to Buddy Lee. I would have hit that panel and I would have spoken on their behalf. But knowing just a piece and half of the story, you can't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can sit back and do is collect information. But I didn't hear anything else besides that. So if anybody heard anything, any recording besides the one I heard, and that was the one where she was telling whoever she was talking to, I didn't call you a nigger. I didn't call you a black nigger or something like that. That's the only thing I heard. I didn't hear her say, I didn't hear the girl say, well, you white bitch. And I didn't hear Vampy come back, well, you bitch, black nigger. You know, I didn't hear that. So if y'all heard that, then, you know, so be it. But I ain't heard it yet. I just heard her say what I just said. And why is, you know, the conversation, y'all, why do other races got to treat us better than we treat ourselves when it comes to races? Why is it so important that other races walk on eggshells, but here we shit on each other? We putting each other down every chance we get, gloating on each other. Yeah, I got this. What you got? Mine cost this. How much yours cost? Now, why is it? Why do we do that? But when somebody else do it, another color do it, we want to take it so personal. Black Lives Matter. That's why I don't take them personal, because yeah, y'all got a solid foundation you can build off of, but you're not solid. The people that's doing it's not solid. All lives always mattered all the time. You put one life over the other, you a scumbag piece of shit. If you think this baby is better than this baby because that baby was born way over there and that baby was born in the slums, you a piece of shit. At the end of the day, all lives matter to me. I don't put one over the other. I don't look down my nose at my fellow man, at my neighbor, because my car looks this way and he got tape on his windows. That ain't conversations me and my wife sit back and have and say, you see this? You see that, baby? Nah, man. No. No. But yeah, anybody, you know what I'm saying? I love truth, y'all. I love truth, man. So when I heard truth coming out, it was like when I heard people hitting that panel and they was coming with that truth, I even felt where Slapper was coming from. I even felt where he was coming from. You know, basically we didn't have the conversation before. But see, where I don't get off that is when you talk about race as a whole, y'all know I don't consider myself black or none of that. I'm bigger than a color, right? Why do as a whole, and the people that do buy into the race thing, why is it that they treat each other like shit, but expect everybody else to treat them like gold and fine wine or something like that? How is that? How do how does that even work? And I know I call the construct we live in the matrix because it's a false reality. But even in a false reality, how does that work? How can that work? I'm asking for a friend. How my bad. How does that work in a false reality? I don't really understand that. You never see somebody mix a cow up with a pig. You never see somebody mix a chicken up with a goat. You're either one way or you ain't. It's just as simple as that. I would rather people be straight up and say, hey, I don't like your face. I don't like what you be talking about. I'm mad at you for dissing this one and wanting Roy. And then, you know, I'm mad at you about that, so I don't like you no more. I would rather people just be honest or something. Because I don't see nothing wrong. You understand? With other cultures, you know, they've been doing it for years. I heard people giving shout outs to Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer pimped out the hood. He pimped out the hood. There was niggas in my hood. My nigga Smoke. He went on the Jerry Springer show. They put some type of skit together and went on there and got paid. So you mean to tell me that people that pimp out the hood is worthy of praise, but people that live in the hood ain't shit, huh? Got to break this programming, man. It's all a program. It's all a program, man. It's all a program. You see on here, man. You see the people with money get money. They don't even have to ask. I look at I don't know if y'all up on Steph camping and stuff like that, but I look at the Steph campers and the stuff like that. I'm gonna start sharing them on my timeline so y'all can see what I be into. And I listen to one guy named Steve Wallace, real funny dude, and he don't even be trying to be funny. He just, at least I don't think he be trying to be funny. The dude is hilarious to me. Uh, man, dude, rich. He worth $10 million. Um, no, I might be wrong. He worth, yeah, $10 million, 9 million and some change. Man, them people send him money. He never asks for money. These big boys, I know they come from money. They never ask for money. But every stream, he's giving shout out to a screen full of people that have gave money. It's crazy. So you mean to tell me to get money, I gotta have money already? The world, while you think the world is organic, we not gonna help the people we see need help. We gonna help the people we know already straight. And y'all don't think something wrong? We not gonna call the millionaires beggars when they get their donations or throw they goddamn thing on the screen. But we gonna call the people that don't have millions, that's trying to find a way to get it, we're gonna call them beggars. And you people want to ascribe to a people like that? Crazy. You ain't got to ascribe to none of it. Let these foolish people do whatever they do, and you keep on observing. So if you got kids, you can pull your son or your daughter to the side and say, "You see this silly shit is? Look, just sit back and watch this silly shit is." You got money. I seen Kwame do it. When Kwame first came on the scene, Kwame was not flashing that. Kwame was not flashing that. Wow, how the hell? I ain't had a cash donation so damn long. I forgot the name of Cash App. He was not flashing that Cash App or that PayPal when he first came up. And because people wanted to be seen, all you seen was them the automated shits come up on the screen. This one sending them 5 just to say something to them. This one sending them 10. This one sending them 50. And I'm just sitting back looking, and I'm like, wow. See, whenever y'all see me move, if it catch your interest, ask me why I'm moving that way. That's why I stopped putting my damn Cash App on the screen. It's in my about section. That's all. That's the only place it's gonna go. I stopped putting it on the screen because I see these simple-minded motherfuckers will help people that don't need help versus people that really need help. That's a sick society right there, man. If that don't sound sick to you, you need to go do some self-preservation. You need to go check yourself in a dark room somewhere. Give my money to a person that got millions, but call the person that ain't got a pot to piss in a beggar. Wow. And when I say pot to piss in, I'm meaning nowhere near owning what a millionaire is owning. Not saying a person ain't got a roof over their head and soap and water and things like that. But as far as being able to possess material things, nowhere near as much power as a millionaire. And all they want to do is be seen. Look, I just gave it. I mean, it's so pathetic, man. It's pathetic. I don't want to be a part of no set like that. That's why I don't care what I need to do. If I ever got mixed up in that type of group, I will make sure that people know that I'm not him before long. Shout out to my homie Kong King, because Kong King seen it through tunnel vision as well. Kong King said, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to unconfuse y'all up, just in case you're confused. If you think I'm with this foolishness because this is where I come from, let me show you I can do something way different. Shout out to Kong King and anybody that moves like that. That say enough is enough. Let me show you something. Let me show you I don't need nothing from you for me to be me. Let me nip that in the bud real quick. Because let me tell you something. Y'all may not know it yet, but feeling like that every day, beefing and going back and forth, even if it's fun, it takes a toll on your soul. You dig? And I ain't going spiritual on y'all. I'm just telling you, it takes a toll on your soul. When you see it start to leak off from YouTube into your real life, you got a problem. If you in your real life and you still you're still regurgitating what happened on YouTube, you got a problem. You got an issue. If you got a woman, 9 times out of 10, she's messing around on you. If you got a man, 9 times out of 10, he messing around on you. if y'all ain't on here together? See, when my wife see me doing too many lives, my wife got a way to let me know she don't want nothing or nobody getting more attention from me than her. And I respect the hell out of that. And hey, it's 12 going on 13 years strong, but it's way more years than that, baby. And I respect the hell out of it. There's nobody else I feel that's more worthy of my time than her. But she know when spiritual matters come up, she already know. You know what I'm saying? She already know what time it is. But see, me and this woman has seen too many things. We seen too many snakes in the grass. We know how the women act when they want something from me. We know how the men act when they want something from her. We know that people only come around when they want something. We know this. We've lived life, you know, to the point where we've studied these things. We've checked them out. And I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, YouTube, prison is just a smaller version of real life. Still the same flow, just a different version. But shout out to the people that pulled up on me today, man. Shout out to everybody I seen representing on Buddy Show, Slappy Show. RE, I peeped in on RE this morning. Her getting her bars off. Hey, don't think that I don't be there. I just got the gift to shut the fuck up and listen. That's it. Don't think I don't be in your circles. Don't think I don't be there. I be there. Y'all just don't know. You know, y'all help me wash dishes. Y'all help me clean up the house. Y'all help me clean up my room. Play the game to y'all sometime. See, when I give out my surplus, I give it out for my reasons. And when I hear people call content creators beggars, it really pissed me off, even though I'm not considered a beggar anymore. It pissed me off because I believe that y'all put y'all real thoughts, y'all real life, and y'all time. That's worth way more than money to me. If you feel like you want a donation and feel like asking for one, you go right ahead. I don't think nothing wrong with that. Hell, Denzel and them, they don't make movies and do it for free. They get paid for their work. Classic lights, baby. Got that glare, man. I know y'all see that sun. I got a nice little glare here in the car on me, man. I ain't about to put no light on. I ain't shave my face. See, some of us don't come on camera with their face, with they looking half-ass, y'all. I will if you catch me on the right day, but it ain't no normal thing for me. My wife has slapped the shit out of me. But yeah, man, you spending too much time on this platform, and the little time you spending in the real world, the platform is leaking onto that. You gotta take a step back and you gotta check yourself. There's motherfuckers out here driving, looking down at their phone. There's people out here getting shot in malls. There's rappers being kidnapped. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in the real world for you to have your head up your ass in the real world still talking about what's going on social media. There's people out here actually hungry and will rob the shit out of you while you still talking about what Joe Blow and them said on YouTube. When you push that off button, leave that bitch off. And that ain't just physical, mentally. Detach. Learn how to detach. Back in the day, you used to hook the TV, the video game to the TV. You gotta when you get finished playing that game, you gotta take that game loose so that you can plug up the cable. You got to detach it. Same way with these phones, man. Same thing with these computers. You have to detach, man. You are what you eat. And if this what you eat all day, every day, Lord help you. This your boy King Curl, man. I'm in what the hell we call what the Eastern Market. You did? My wife say she want me to take her somewhere good to eat. Uh I don't know about that. I don't know. But till I find out, love y'all, man. Thank y'all for pulling up on me, checking up on me. Had a little something I need to get off my chest, man. Say hi to everybody. See what's going on. I got something else to talk about. Y'all know I be up here, man. See, the real gonna resonate with the real. The fake gonna stay with the fake. See, when you real, when you don't need nothing, you don't ask for nothing. You don't ask for nothing. You don't need to. You got everything you need. See, I like to keep my eyes simple. If I don't need it, I don't want it. I'll take it. But if it's somebody that's in need, then need to give it to them. I know how to make people day. I've delivered pieces for a number of years. It used to make my day, to get a tip, a lot of times. And I get tipped every day. But that first tip of the day always, it feel good. And I know how people look at money. I know how to make a person's day. And when I get the opportunity to, I do that. Not because they asked, because I feel like you earned it. You kept my attention for a certain amount of time. I got a little access change. Boom. Just that simple. I don't own you because I gave you a donation. A lot of people on here feel like people do owe them or own that they own people because of their donation. I like to keep it simple, y'all. I like to keep it simple. My thing is if I need you, I ask. If I don't, let's just kick it. Let's quit making everything about monetary. It's circles like that, but this ain't one of them. I'm good. And I hope y'all good too. I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all sunny day. I hope it's sunny like this wherever y'all at. I only got a couple minutes left, so I'm gonna be nosy and see what everybody else talking about. You know what I mean? Before I go ahead and pull off from here. You did. But to my girl, Sweet Vampy, hopefully you smarter than a lot of us think. You took your YouTube lashings, which I don't think they were warranted, but that's okay. You can still learn from this situation. Still learn and benefit from it. Just know everybody don't think the same, sweetheart. Those people you offended, I thought were some people that liked you. So if that is the case and they do like you, just apologize to them. Let them know you didn't mean to, even though you're not wrong. Just apologize and move on. That's it. Don't cost nothing. But if you donate to these people, keep your donations. Hold on to that stuff. Wait for It's some people that really appreciate that type of stuff. Till then, y'all, I'm gonna get on up out of here. Peace.